What's up, everybody? You know it, and I know it. It's time for another episode of Journey Through Eorzea. As always, I'm your host, Man with Hat, Tiberius Fox. I'm gonna be real. It's been a few days because real life got busy, but I recall we were trying to find our way through. We were helping some ninja turtles do things, and then we got told we got this town underwater in the bubble underneath the ocean, and then they were like, "Leave," which I thought was a bit overzealous. But still, we're gonna try and we're gonna try and get it going. So, with that, let's talk to Alize, as opposed to the usual, like we always think it's Alphino. I am interested to know what in the world Lise is looking for, but she's looking for something, so... Anyway, probably like a longer shirt.
We seem to have reached impasse. And to make matters worse, every solution I can think of will only take more time. I don't suppose you have any ideas, do you, Tiberius?
We could try talking Shiosai around. We could ask the villagers if they know anything. Shorabon sent us here. Maybe we should ask him. We find some Red Kojin and encourage them to talk. I mean, so this is the thing. This is the pragmatic, practical thing to do. Ask Soroban, right? On the other hand, we find Red Kojin and encourage them to talk. I kind of like that answer. They're probably not going to like it at all, but finding them seems there. But we're going to say it. Let's say it. We encourage them to talk.
Heh. The thought of administrating a little encouragement does have its appeal, but I would need to be convinced that Red Kojin knew anything before resorting to violence.
Nah, dude, come on.
You are the ones who came up above, yes? If we could have a moment of your time. Mine apologies, I did not mean to startle you. My name is Ihanami, and this is my wife Unagi. We were wondering, have you any news from Doma? If so, we should like very much to hear it. May I ask why? If you insist. Our daughter fought in the rebellion. We have heard naught from her since. 'Twould be too much to hope that you know of her, but her name is Yugiri.
Oh, it's Yugiri's parents! Yeah, Yugiri's a ninja, and she fights for Doma, and it's pretty good. She's pretty good.
Kami be praised. She lives! She lives! We're looking for her too, actually, but I'm sure she's all right. We had no idea she hailed from Sudino Sato. How did she come to serve Doma as a shinobi?
It all came before when she was a little girl. She and another child crept out of the village, having grown curious about the outside world. To Doma they went, where they met a young boy, a proud son of Yangsha. His tales of imperial oppression left a lasting impression upon her. When she returned, she spoke passionately about the Doman's plight and urged to take the boy in, but my wife and I would not hear it. We thought the matter closed, but she never forgot his words. She became convinced that the Garleans would one day come to us, and it was in search of strength to defend us that she left, years later to learn the ways of the shinobi. When the Ruby Princess learned of this, she forbade Yugiri's return, lest she bring misfortune to us all.
We protested in judgment, but there was naught we could do, and so our daughter, who wanted only to keep her people safe... Surely there's something we can do for these people. They would give our aid to her aid and succor when no one other would.
I am but a humble stonemason, but if the you Sakani no Magatama you seek, I may yet be some assistance to you. The jewel is known to possess an unusual property. To the naked eye it is a jade, but when bathed in particular light it shimmers with a divine resplendence. I have mined similar materials before. To find them you must use these lamps. They cast an invisible light under where the stones sparkle. In the deepest depths they are invaluable. There is a sunken ship to the east. Though the currents may have spirited her cargo, you should begin your search there. Sure.
Thank you so much. We will do just that. I hope you find what you seek. I only wish there were something more we could do to assist you. Know that we will be in your prayers. You will be my prayers.
I gotta keep reading things backwards.
And when you next see our daughter, pray tell her not a day goes by that her parents and her brothers do not think of her.
Thank you, underwater dragon people.
We will, I promise.
Alright. Well, we happen to run to Yugiri's parents. That's fortuitous. But I ain't complaining. Yugiri's a chill bro, so to speak. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought it was over here in the town. This is like such a tiny town. Like nothing. It's just a circle in the middle of nowhere. Mjolnir. Come. Let us away. Skerploosh. Alright. Thankfully Mjolnir does not need to learn to swim, he only needs to learn to fly. And so this is legit. Yeah, my only gripe about... Oh, this must be the boat he was talking about. I didn't even notice. I just wish they'd done more with it, you know what I mean? But then again, I don't know what exactly you would do.
If this wreck is the self-same vessel of which Soroban spoke, then the gods are good. The Magnetama is nearby. Ready your lamp and keep your eyes open, Tiberius. We're going to need to take this slowly. Move too fast and we risk overlooking something.
To find the Magnetama, you will need to search the area marked on your map. Use your lamp to pinpoint the precise location of the treasure and claim it. Okay, so... We're in the middle of the area. I gotta do like this. What kind of say certain you think glimpses in the distance? In the distance, huh? But not out of the ordinary? Okay. So up there didn't do much. You're getting closer, okay. Check this side. Getting closer, okay. Spy something shimmering. Alright, cool. This music is nice. Can you imagine the water pressure that would be on top of it? Like, it must be some serious magic, because this isn't even just about breathing underwater. Look how far underwater we are. Want to hear here's a fun Tiberius Fox fact. I was once with a friend a long time ago, and I had this brilliant idea. I said, hey, what if we get the garden hose out? And also, he had a 9-foot in-ground swimming pool, because, you know, it just was that way. And I was like, yeah, let's get the ground, and then what we can do is we can use that to go down to the bottom of the pool, and then we can breathe air from underneath the water. Well, in theory, so, you know, like layman's, right, like that would work. But the problem is there's so much water pressure on you and on your chest that when I opened my mouth and put it on the hose while I was underneath the water, all the pressure forced all of the air out of my lungs, out of the hose, and now I was suddenly out of air 9 feet underneath the water. Now, granted, that's not that far, but when you're like a kid, I was like 12 or something, it terrified me because I thought I was going to drown. But like, I didn't understand why at the time, but it's like it just forced all the air out of my lungs. And that's the story about how I almost drowned in my friend's pool trying to be like a submersible man. So,
I swear, looking for a needle in a haystack would be quicker. Gosetsu will have died of old age by the time we finish. You haven't anything, have you, Tiberius?
As a matter of fact, I do. I have the very thing you're looking for.
This is it! The Yasakani no Magnetama. Exactly as Soroban described. Huh, would seem that our fortunes have finally changed for the better.
Yeah.
Much as I would like to return and thank Yugiri's parents for their assistance, time is of the essence. I say we make for Tamamizu at once. Hold on to it for now, Tiberius. Once we arrive, present it to the Elder, and then we can finally learn how to deal with the Red Kojin.
Going for a swim. Surely, Cat, you are not thinking of doing something as nefarious as pestering me while I'm doing this. Thank you, I appreciate it. I love you, Poppy. You're the best, but you get like just a little bit of space. That's all I'm asking for. But yeah, real talk, like, things have been kind of somewhat busy, and then the weather's been dumb. So it's like the ability to record has been a little bit lacking and unable to be done. So I finally had a little bit of time. I spent a little bit of time before this trying to play Destiny 1 with my friend, ironically, Maxwell Valerian, right? Who, you know, he was like, yeah, we'll do it. But for some reason my connection does not like Destiny 1 anymore because it's different, so was a whole thing of me being kicked off of Destiny 1 repeatedly the whole time. It was fun. You will return, and with the Yakasani no Magnetom, I suggest. I keep wanting to say it's like a magneton, but it's not a magneton. It's a magatama. Yes, there is no mistake. Well done, well done.
So about the Red Kojin. You said there was a way to make them retreat into their shells. Are you ready to tell us now?
I did indeed, and yes, I am. For you see, divinity resides not only in the material vessels, but in the individuals. In laying claim to this most sacred of treasures, you have demonstrated an affinity with the divine. To treat the men and women such as you invite fortune into our homes, gladly will tell you, aid you your cause. Alright, cool. All is ready, Sorobon? Then give them what they require.
This is a ceremonial knife of some sort?
Before this blade that which is sealed shall open, the treasure vault of the Kojin on the Isle of Zeki. It is there that our most prized relics, be they of the red or blue, are kept safe. Fiercely do the red guard it, and its contents are more precious than their lives. Were the vault to be attacked, the response would be necessity would be immediate. Kojin would be summoned from realms around to defend their treasures.
And were we to sow enough chaos, the Reds would, in service of the Imperials, would have no choice but to answer the call as well. Given the Confederacy sign that they've been waiting for, without the Kojin, the Imperials don't have nearly enough troops in the Asari to hold off the pirates.
However, you must understand that their vault is holy ground, home to 1,000 kami. To intrude upon it without paying proper respects is a sacrilege we cannot condone.
So if we were to pay the proper respects, it would be all right? Great, how do we do that again?
The Yakasani no Magatama is one of the 3 most coveted treasures of the Kojin. The other 2 lie within the vault. Were you to deliver the jewel unto the others, and thereby make them whole, the kami may forgive your trespass, and instead delight in your mischief-making. Japanese stuff is weird.
So if I understand you correctly, you want us to take the sacred jewel coveted by your red brothers and deliver it to their treasured vault?
More or less. The Yakasani no Magatama belongs to the Isle of Zeki. So long as it finds its way there, we are satisfied. The Magatama has chosen you to bear it to its brothers. Had it not, you would never have found it, and we would not be having this conversation. I shall inform the Confederacy of your plans, and bid them make ready to act when the time is right. Okay. The Isle of Zeki lies to the west of Sui no Sato. Look for the cave beneath the waters. May fortune favor you in this and all other endeavors.
Right then. I am not normally in the habit of sneaking into heavily guarded treasure vaults, but if this is the only way to convince the Confederacy to act, then so be it. We should be prepared for a fight. The bigger the better. The kind where you'll wish you had 7 of our most battle-hardened friends at your side.
Is that like a trial reference? I get the impression that it is.
I don't know about you two, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Me too. Let's do this.
Okay.
Right. Not left to say then.
Alright. Let's go.
Right. Let's go and find that cave.
Alright. I really do hope, like, as much as I'm enjoying hanging out with Eorzea and Lise, I really do hope that at some point, for the sake of my voice, I hope that we start pairing up with, like, some dudes again. Because dude voices are a lot easier for me than lady voices. That's neither here nor there. Let's go and underwater turbo swim to our objective. Underwater, like, the thing is, these underwater villages and stuff, like, they're cool looking, right? But, like, they're just, like, kind of impractical. They don't make much sense. You're just like, why, if you could go anywhere, why would you hang out under the water? It just doesn't, like, make sense to me. But, you know, I'm overthinking it, you know what I mean? Here, let's swim through this. Like, we're an ace fighter pilot underwater. There we go, yeah. Alright, so there's the boat. Oh wait, that looks like a cave. Am I crazy? Does that look like a cave? It's got some balloons. Oh, there's Eorzea. That's Lise. Doesn't matter.
Assuming this is the right cave, it should lead us straight into the heart of the Isle of Zeki. Have you got a plan once we get to the Isle? How about the two of us getting the guard's attention while the third heads straight for the vault? Afterwards, the other two join him there, and together we make a stand. With our members, it's not feasible to do anything more complicated, I think. Fine by me. I like simple plans. I'll be one of the decoys then. You read my mind. I also have in mind to ask Tiberius to be the one, given his peerless martial prowess.
Almost want to say marital prowess, but you know.
Then it's settled. You two will make your way through the stronghold, creating as much chaos as possible. You know, have some fun. Meanwhile, I will attempt to locate the vault and gain entry while the ceremonial knife. When I am inside, I will contact you via link pearl.
Surprised that I'm doing that instead of the other way around.
Right. Come on, Tiberius, we've got work to do.
I don't think she would be a very good swimmer with that, with those leggings on that she's got. Oh my gosh. I can't see anything. It's the worst part about this mount. I want to petition Square and just be like, please, please, please make the smoke stop. You know what I mean? This doesn't look familiar at all. Well, no, it's kind of familiar, I guess. Alright, so there's some red Kyojin. Seek out and slay red Kyojin near the dive. Fireball Jutsu, being awesome. There we go. Who else? Mjolnir. You know what I should do? I should have him get another Gashel Greens, so he lasts more than 15 more minutes. Alright, so... I don't know, man. Let's go this way. I bet you'd like to stop me, wouldn't you? But I am too strong. You're not even interested in me because I am too powerful. Too swole, one might say. Oh. Stab. Trick attack. I can't remember how to do it. It's so sad. Alright. That guy moved. I thought somebody was coming around the corner like a mount. I was like, ugh. Alright, what do we got? We got over here. There's Lise. A couple of dead red Kyojin.
You're a sight for sore eyes. I hope Alisaie's alright too.
Well, just call him right now.
Tiberius, Lise, can you hear me? I've found the vault. Head northwest. There's a passage leading deeper within. Hurry.
Northwest, you say? So what, that way? She's going up that way, so I'm assuming that's where we're going. Coral. Alright, let's go up here. Snag a right here. They put all those monsters, which normally would probably like impede me, but I am too swollen, so they are not a problem for me. But you know, I'm not like super upset about. I like guys like a little like meditation pose. All right, that looks like a dungeon if I ever saw one, or a trial, I guess.
There you are. The entrance is straight ahead. Good timing, I might add. It sounds like the whole garrison is headed straight for us.
Don't say. Oh, is this where you fight like Susano or whatever?
Come to steal our most precious treasures? You will pay for this sacrilege.
Oh, bold words.
That's the spirit. Now don't be shy. I'm more than ready for another round.
Seize them!
Bold of you to think that you could. I can't remember who this is, but I want to say it's Susano, but I could be wrong. Oh.
What in the world?
Oh, it's the other gem. The gem that was in my pocket, the little moon-shaped gem, whatever. Yeah, put them together, they said. It'll be great, they said. Uh-huh. I can take them.
Who hath made us whole?
It is Susano.
Hark! A great kami stirs. Yes, yes. A great kami of the sacred treasures. O great kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations. Your faithful Korjin.
More primals. Ugh. It was I who made you whole. If I made you whole, that's not my intent, but I but carried the trinket. You know what? I'm going to be dismissive.
Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault?
Yeah. Sure did.
How auspicious! We do commend thee, son of man.
Oh, don't be giving me that title. The son of man is a whole different guy. Let's be real.
Such audacity is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen. And for their loyalty, we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
I mean, if you want to scrap just because you're bored, I'm in. Let's do it.
Oh, perfect. A contest of wills. Just what we need.
She's not having it.
Hearken to us, shelled ones. Upon this day, your wish shall be granted.
You know, one thing I'll say about Susano is he is really good-spirited. Like, he's amongst the primals with, like, the best attitude.
Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm. All riseth and falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos.
Oh. It's ball lightning! That's all the UFOs get reported all the time. It's ball lightning. Although, I've seen video of ball lightning, it's pretty crazy. I can never even sure if it's real, that's how crazy it looks. Well, that's quite imposing, in a way.
We are Susano, and in revelry do we rejoice.
He just wants to fight. I respect it.
That's a primal standing in front of us, right?
Sure is.
And a horde of angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment.
Oh, don't be a sad sack, Eorzea. This will be fun. We can fight with a giant thing.
Help me clear a path. Leave him to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Make way! Make way!
Yep.
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
His charisma's off the charts, man. If that was all he needed, he would win this contest handedly. Alright, with that, I'll speak to Eorzea. Where'd she go? I thought we were gonna fight that dude. What are we doing? Where'd you go? Here I am thinking like, oh, we're gonna fight Susano, and then she's like, nah, I'm gonna run off this way, or whatever. I could take him, it's not even that big of a deal.
That was not part of the plan. A Kojin primal was definitely not part of the plan. Though I am sure is perfectly logical explanation involving the aether stored in the treasures and the religious fervor which kept the Kojin guard on them. Or something. But pity Alphino isn't here there to provide it. And just when I thought our fortunes had changed. I swear, if Soroban and his people knew this might happen. No, somehow I doubt that. Even the Red seems surprised by what happened. All rises and falls at the whim of the capricious fortune, does it? Then the same goes for him. We have to defeat that primal.
Yeah, no problem. Like, Susano is probably like the one trial from Stormblood I get regularly. Granted, I don't remember everything, but I remember most of it.
As before, our numbers limit our options. I wish I could claim to have a brilliant plan, but I don't, and all I have is a desperate one. Lise, you and I will do our best to draw the Kojin away from the primal. We'll lead them into a wild dodo chase all over this isle. The rest of the plan, I'm afraid, you can guess. I'm sorry, Tiberius, I truly am, but neither of us can even approach Susano, much less hope to defeat him, which means you're on your own. Well, who knows? He does have an awful lot of adventurer friends. Maybe some of them decided to take a fishing trip to the Far East
and are surprisingly close by.
Yes, and I speak fluent Hingan. Come on, there's no point in putting this off.
I love them hanging a lantern on that. That was great. Well, maybe a bunch of his friends are just kind of hanging out over here and they just happen to take a fishing trip to the Far East. They just happen to be nearby. And it's like, yeah, no, they definitely are. Unlock the vault door. The pool of tribute now accessible. Alright. Consult Susano in the pool of tribute. With other players. Alright. Well, let me see if I can get my book out here for a second. I have been, as I've said, busy with stuff, one of which is going through all my stuff. And that means there's a bunch of stuff in the way, but I believe here. Hang on. Okay. Let's see. Book 2. Let's see. Her lands, her servants. No. Creatures. Her designs, her burdens. I think it's her burdens. I'm trying to think what it's called. What would it be under? Those are beastkin. Elementals, cloudkin. No, that's not it. Legendary creatures. I don't think that's it. Body. Lupin, Tengu, other primals. That could be it. 249. Hang on. I'm double checking this. We're gonna find out what's going on here. Well, let's check 249 and see what we got. Let's check 249 and see what we got. Alright, this is... was that 194? Oh, they got all the weapons in here. That's cool. Alright, 217. I know it's not going to be in Volume 1 because that's old. It's before this. Oh, 242. 249. Let's see who we got. We got Shinryu. Tsutomi. No, that's not it. I'm not sure. My brain wants to say that it would be there, but seek. Man, that's gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? The thing is, I was hoping that it would just be like in the front. It would just be like, oh yeah, the primals are right there. There probably are. I'm just dumb and I can't read. Okay. Let's see. Heidelin. Well, her tails, her lands, her servants. That's not it. Her bounds. Those are places. Right? Unless it's under... I think it would be. Something Isle or whatever. Her designs. Her burdens. Just not going to be under that, I'm sure. Oh wait, here we go. The Kojin and Susano, 238. Okay. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Alright. Okay. The Kojin. Susano, where is he? I know he's here somewhere. Here he is. Okay. One of myriad kami, the mighty lord of Revel arose at the desperation of the Kojin and the 3 sacred treasures which they believed to house his spirit. The divinity of the sea sees battle as a celebration, but challenges will find no revelry nor mercy at the edge of the fabled blade, Ame no Murakumo. And then, you know how it goes. Oh, I love this. I just looked up and noticed that the time is more than 30 minutes, so that's fun. Alright, let me just see if I can read this real quick. Okay. Remember, this is in the fancy font, as you recall. Of the plethora of kami that fill the pantheon of the Far East, few are revered as Susano, Lord of the Revel. In the wake of the world's creation, it was following the birth of Amaterasu, god of day and the sun, and Tsukuyomi, divinity of night and moon, that Susano did become into existence as the deity of the sea. Susano also graces the pages of myth in his incarnation as a wandering hero. And in the age of the gods, when the untold villains walked the land, he went forth to battle a myriad of monstrosities during a grand and a daring adventure. Amongst the many adventures or treasures he won in his journey, he came into possession of 3 sacred relics of unsurpassed potency: the mirror Yata no Kagami, the talisman Yasakani no Magatama, and the katana Ame no Mirakumo. For uncounted years have the sea-dwelling Kojin offered prayers to the Lord of Revel and aspired to obtain his relics there. Though a series of coincidences and the intervention of the Warrior of Light was this wish granted, a fateful confluence of events which resulted in the unexpected summoning of the primal Susano. So that's the story, and I haven't read that fancy text about as well as one could be expected to. Thankfully, timer looks like it went down to 21 minutes, so we'll see if we pan out. With that, I'll see when it pops. Okay. So it's been an absolute roller coaster on this thing, trying to get through here. So here's what I'll say. I tried to queue for this when I was playing just before, and I waited for 80 minutes, and it got really late, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna scratch it and go the next day. So then I come down here today, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna play the game. We're gonna do the thing. And then I forgot to re-enable New Game Plus. So then I did this fight, and just for no reason, because I couldn't enable New Game Plus in the middle of the fight. So here we are, back again. But thankfully, that was like 25 minutes after the first 80-minute wait, so, and this one was like 3 minutes. So God bless me on that one. So without further ado, let's actually fight Susano. I love this fight, by the way. Just like the fact that the guy gets giant, he tries to attack you, and the whole thing, it's just really cool. It's really a spectacle, which they really went for spectacle fights in Stormblood, and I'm all for it. Just watch for AoEs for sure. We got some newbies here, but yeah, it won't be like my first run, obviously.
Begin.
But you know, let's mug this. Let's mug him. Let's mug him. I hit him with some lightning bolts. You know, we're trying to do something here. I don't remember what trick attack even does, but we're doing it. Oh, throw knives at that guy. All right. I was trying to I was playing earlier and I was like, man, the last time I was doing this fight a few minutes ago, and I was like, how do you do? I'm like, where are my positionals again? Oh no, get over here, get over here. Use my shade shift. Yeah, I have now taken less damage than everyone else, like an absolute champ. Oh, frog. Toad ninja magic. Oh, I think it's like over here. Oh no, I'm in the wrong spot. I was horribly mistaken.
The seas part, for we alone.
Yeah, I gotta look up and see what trick attack actually does, because frankly, I don't remember. Susano over here. Honestly, we killed him faster in the run I did a few minutes ago, so kind of surprised. Oh, that wasn't where I was supposed to be.
The seas part, for we alone.
Oh, it's me. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Stand right here. Oh. Sorry, man, random dudes. Was not intentional. It was not my intention. Such devastation was not my intention. Oh no. Alright. Oh no, we're hitting them all sorts of attacks. I don't like it.
The seas part, for we alone.
Oh, okay, I'm not falling for that one again. I'm going over here. I know what you're gonna say. Is it the same guy who keeps getting hit every time? Am I fumbling that?
Our hearts.
Alright, baby, let's go. Look at this, so sick, dude. They just like, you get the giant sword shows up and you're like, wait, what? And it's like Captain America Civil War. Oh, he's big now. He's big now. I just realized he's made out of water. I didn't even realize. I never noticed before. He's kind of like wobbly, like he's made out of water. Alright. I love this whole, everything about this is great. It's not even like a particularly hard fight, at least like that, the normal one. But it's so satisfying. Knock him away. Come on, buddy. What do you got? You got another one? Do another one. I ain't scared. Go ahead, hit me with your giant sword. Alright, there we go. Busted up his giant sword. Shade shift. I learned this one from last time. Last time I was like not there and it did not protect me, although it did not seem like that really mattered. I wanted that to matter more than it did.
Resilient souls, I salute you.
Last time I was like, oh, I'm not in the middle of the thing, and then it was like, well, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna get hit anyway. I'm gonna mug him. Yeah. I'm kind of glad that they gave mugs actually like a use, rather than me hitting him with some obscure like move or whatever that gives him, you know, thing. What am I stuck? Oh, I'm a rock. Okay, I'm a rock lobster. Oh, you guys, surely you know which one I am. Surely you know which one I am. I am not that one. Yeah, no, this one. Come on, come on, come on, you guys. Only some of them are attacking the right rock. Oh no. I was in here the whole time, you fools! I can't believe you guys... Don't you recognize me as opposed to any other rock you've ever seen? The audacity. I can't believe that they would not know me from any other rock. I didn't even look at what we got. So we got a warrior and a dark knight, 2 white mages. Oh, he's gonna have to get knocked away. The monk, dragoon, red mage, and then little old me. Oh, someone died. Who died? Oh, the white mage died? One of the white mages? Oof. I tell you. Toad again! We're actually getting enough damage done to us in this one. When we had the last one, we only had enough for like 1 limit break. The other second bar wasn't even full. This time, not so much. Quick attack. I mean, he's still not that low, is he? We might actually get to level 3 LB. What a time to be alive. Let's mug him. Hit him with the toad thing. Hit him with some lightning bolts. Some shade shift.
Earth and stone at our beck and
Oh no, I'm
call.
getting turned to a rock again? Really? Come on. Alright, you guys, pay attention. Which one am I? Yeah, okay. Okay, you guys are paying attention. I'm proud of you. Alright, they were paying better attention this time. They're gonna free me. I appreciate you guys paying attention to my plight of being turned into a rock. This isn't, Alright, real talk. I want to do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now.
The seas part, for we alone.
That was cool. Not cool enough, unfortunately, but it's alright. How often do you get to see a level 3 Ninja LB? I'll tell you how often. Never. No one ever does. It never happens. It's a fake thing. And by that I mean not fake at all, but it was cool to do. I can't tell you the last time. I can't tell you the last time. I'll be honest though, people are dying and it's a little surprising. Like, not real bad, but it's not non-existent either. Oh man. Gotta keep throwing daggers. Oh! Are we getting like enraged? What is going on? Oh, I'm the guy now? Why am I the guy now? Alright, fine. It'll be me then. I don't care. I'll die. That's fine. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I popped the LB and we're actually going to need it. Come on. Don't do me that way. Kill him. He's so close to death. Oh my gosh. The first time we did this, it was so easy. Like, nothing happened. It wasn't even close to needing any attention. This time, all of a sudden, we just suddenly dropped the ball at the end. The one time I popped the LB, right? And do the cool daggery thing. That was amazing. Well, you know, I got a unique instance of where I got to actually do level 3 LB. We killed Susano, and we almost died. So, I will return. Here we go. Player comms. Who am I gonna give the player comms to? I'm gonna give it to the red mage because. What is that picture? Oh, I guess not. I'll give it to the white mage who died. Alright. A few deaths, only way to make an omelet, you know? Sure. Okay, well, with this whole debacle out of the way, I was not expecting, like I said, so first, well, I gotta wait, it's gonna have a cutscene, I know it. Meanwhile, off the coast of Othard. It's a fancy boat. I like the sail, that's nice. Big sword and the whole thing.
Nary a peep from the shellbacks, sir. It's enough to make one wonder.
The Red have sounded the alarm. The Isle of Zeki under attack. Fierce fighting in the stronghold. The vault breached by outsiders and strange tales from deep within. All this the Red cannot ignore. Even now, they abandon their posts and flock to the Isle. The Garleans are powerless to stop them.
I'll be damned they did it. Well,
yeah.
Captain, wagers notwithstanding, I dare say we will not have a better opportunity to drive the Imperials from Asari and rescue our men. On the other hand, naught was put in writing, but if your mind is made up, then that is that. I should add that if you were to change your mind, none would gainsay your decision, nor think you beholden to your past. Nor would anyone begrudge you a spot of revenge into the bargain. Like the little miss said, we knew this day would come.
Isari may be a rotting husk, but at least the tavern keeper never watered down his drinks.
Well said for a temperate man.
The masks are on. We are in business. I'm assuming that's like the pirate masks. We don't want to know our identity, so we'll put on our masks.
Hear me, comrades! We made a bargain with the Eorzeans, and I mean to uphold our end of it. I mean to remind the Garleans that this is our sea, that all here belongs to the Confederacy. All that is theirs is ours for the taking, and take it we shall. We will strip them of everything they hold dear.
I kind of thought his mask might be different since he's the captain guy. But, you know, hey. Who am I to say? It's uniformity. You wouldn't want to stand out, right? That's like, you know, Vietnam or whatever. Don't salute the guy. Wouldn't want to know who's in charge, right?
This one is iron. My hands will break before he speaks.
Come, give me strength. Are you good at anything?
No. No, he isn't.
I had hoped this might prove more productive than blind inquiries, but I see you are determined to waste my time. Very well. Line them up. Kill one for every question he refuses to answer.
Hurt them, and you will get naught from me.
You have given me precisely that thus far, so what have I to lose? Mark me, samurai. I will find Lord Hien, be it with your help or with your heads.
There be a commotion outside.
You will pay for that!
That ARG thing was great. That was better than a Wilhelm scream.
They've come to save us!
And this after I took such pains to cow them. Even pirates have their pride, I suppose. Enough to march to their deaths, no less. Oh, the stupidity of it all. It truly is a sickness. I shall just have to lance the boil. Drain them of every last trace of honor and compassion. Every last drop.
You know, one might assume that she's enjoying herself.
My lady, I'm going outside. Oh! Oh!
I thought for sure he just killed that guy, but apparently not. I just knocked him down, I guess.
I'm not finished with you yet.
There's no end to them. They just keep coming.
Then we must be doing something right. We have to hold out for as long as we can. He's counting on us.
Susano is slain! Slain by the Shellless One!
Yeah, I kind of have a habit of doing that. It is what it is. I would laugh if they all ran away.
Is it true? Did you defeat him?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, how do you fancy helping us keep the Kojin occupied until the Confederacy make their move? Speak of the devils, that's coming from Isari.
I think we've done all we can here. Let's withdraw and make for the village.
Right. Although, they don't seem keen to let us go.
Hear me, Kojin of the Red. We have no quarrel with you, only your Imperial masters. No more blood need be shed this day. I pray you let us go in peace.
You dare speak to us of peace? Your flesh will feed the fishes, thief! Attack!
Now's our chance. Don't worry about her, she can handle herself.
She got to show off her elite skills. Because I guess this is like really Alize's kind of like debut of her fighting prowess, right? Because up till now she's like kind of tried but not been able to hold her own. So they're showing like, oh, actually she can destroy all of them.
Glory, can I?
Yeah, see what I'm saying? I can't let you take all the glory, can I? Exactly. She's got to show that she can actually be competent in a fight, and all the scions have to at some point. Like, you're still all alone, just showing up with clutch barriers when she does is a given, so... Alize has had, like, up to this point, no opportunities to really do that, so this is kind of like, they're like, alright, we made her a red mage because red mage is new, and we're just gonna, you know, go along with that, so it makes sense. And then suddenly I was just underwater for no reason. Alright. It's fine, it's just like, I just was not expecting to just be underwater, just suddenly. Yeah, anyways, what I was saying is, I know I touched this on a little bit, but yeah, no, I was 80 minutes deep in a queue last night, was not happening, went to sleep, got in today, 25-minute queue initially, forgot to enable New Game Plus, then, like, I expected another 20 minutes at least, and it was like, 4 minutes pop, and I'm like, oh, wait, just going up? We're just going up, we're going up. Alright, I wasn't sure what we were doing. Yeah. Alright. I was kind of expecting like that big red smoke to show up, but apparently not. There's Lise.
I think we're safe. I didn't see any Kojin following us. Wait here, I'm going back for Alize.
She stayed behind so we could escape. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the point, right? Like, obviously, like, if I say we're gonna go back, she's gonna say no.
So that you could escape, not me. And that was a mistake. I should have been the one to stay behind, not her. So I've got to go back. If we lose her, I'll never forgive myself. I was the one who dragged you all into this. It was my fight, not yours. I know that from the start, but I also knew I couldn't do it alone. But I've asked too much and let too much happen to you all. I have to make this right, and I have to do it on my own. So let me go, please. I'm asking you as a friend. I have to help her.
Alright.
You can start by finding me a towel and some bandages. Alize. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I just said that I was going to distract them, not make a heroic and ultimately futile last stand. Who does that anyway? For the love of all, this is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself and me. Shut up and let me have this. Right. That wasn't so bad, was it? Now then, we need to hurry back to the Asari.
I see the Asari because the way it's said reminds me of the Asari. The word reminds me of the Asari from Mass Effect. So my brain's like, it's not just Isari, it's the Asari, but it's not spelled the same. But, you know, I'm a dunce cap, so what are you gonna do?
I don't see any soldiers. Do you think the Confederacy drove them off?
Alright.
Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed.
I say, hello, there's a red mage, so it should...
Do I need help? Oh, I'll be fine. It's nothing that you won't heal. You should go after Lise.
Alright. Being a red mage, you should be able to handle like all this without any issue, but what do I know? Let's see. I have a giant circle. Oh, you're gonna say up? Oh, there's somebody over there. And there's somebody over there. Stupefied Senor. I'm sure that's what it says. Senor, not senior. Senor.
Thank you, child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but fell and could not regain my feet. I thought for sure that we'd see all slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. I never thought I would see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid.
Well, they did. We did the whole thing. I'm without words. I have no idea. Wait, what if I do a jump? Oh my gosh, the flip actually worked. I did not think that was going to work.
Ugh, you're not an Imperial. Is it over?
Yeah. I mean, more or less.
Kami be praised. I was certain she would have us all killed and burn Asari to the ground, or kill us after making us watch, or barricade us in our homes before putting them to the torch.
Yeah, that sounds like something she would do, for sure. Like, I know what happens later with her, but, like, it's more... I would rather look at it as though I do not know that. Even though I don't remember ultimately what happens, like, in the long run. But, in the intro... Oh, wait, no, I think I remember now, yeah. Doesn't matter.
I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the Doman catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fisherman, and kidnap my... Oh my gosh, I can't talk, I'm sorry. We managed to rescue the fisherman and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It would have broken my heart to have had to bury him. Oh, and if you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. He did say that they didn't water down their drinks, you know what I mean? Hiya! Alright, so he's in this way? No. Alright, never mind. Back already? What have you learned? At the tavern, you say? In that case, we should find Lise and speak with him together.
Alright, things are starting to come together, though. We freed the sea from the Garleans. That's a step in the right direction. Up till now, we haven't really done jack. I mean, you think about it, we've just been trying to accomplish goals and keep getting, like, sent somewhere else. That's like one of the worst complaints I can really say about it, is like, we want to achieve A, so we get sent to B, but we can't do B, so we get sent to C. We can't achieve C, so we get sent to D.
Friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Gosetsu! You're alive. You're all alive.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
I mean, it depends on who we are. I mean, I've had literally no problem with him whatsoever, so... I mean, that sounds like a skill issue, but, like, whatever.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions. And without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add. Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
Let's see. Doma shall be free, this we swear. Don't do anything reckless. So you say. I'm going to say that, because, like, I don't want him to die. This one, the top one, just seems a little like, yeah, whatever. It's like, yeah. And then so you say seems a little blow-offy, so let's just use that one. We'll go middle of the road on this one.
Nor you. Our fates are intertwined now. If you fall, so do we.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
That's right, Uncle Iroh. We're going to do it.
Yansha was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyo did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
I hate saying it, but, like, people need hair, dude. He needs, like, chest hair, maybe a beard. I get it, maybe it's not his thing, but I still want a full beard. But they ain't gonna give me one anytime soon.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
Alright. Alright, what's Gosetsu have to say? You did well, Tiberius. I don't remember what voice I used before, so. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would loathe to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew if any could ever win them over, it would be you. Truly yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. And I'll be jazzed because I can do a voice other than two girl voices. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yangsha and my countrymen await. There is a tunnel in the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me! Alright. I'm assuming that way. What do I do? You know what? You know who should be here? Mjolnir should be here. 1,000,000 mounts and not one is cooler than Mjolnir. Unless you're talking about carrying, like, multiple people, then the whale's the coolest one I have. That's the point. But yeah, no, I'm happy that we're finally doing something. Like I said before, it's like, we did A, and then, oh, wait, hang on. We got more talky talk to do. Meanwhile, on the shores of Othard. Is this Yatsuyu? Oh, the red Kojin. And some stuff.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
I take it she's a little mad about that.
Lady Yotsuyu, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required?
So hard to find good help these days.
It's my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel, to torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything!
You know, I gotta be honest, there's some villains up till now, but I can't think of a single villain that's been in this story so far that has been just as straight up heinous as Yotsuyu. I mean, if you wanted to argue Nidhogg because he's so full of hatred and he was just like, yeah, we'll prolong this war for like 1,000 years so you can kill people, I give you that, right? Like, okay, sure. But I'm saying, like, as far as, like, maybe it's just because she's a human character, I don't know. But just seeing her just be like, look at that hatred in her eyes. They did the animators, by the way, great job on that. The hate is straight up conveyed. Voice actors did a pretty good job too. I'm just saying, all of this is being conveyed very well. Like, this woman, she's got a dark soul for sure. Or at least, you know, well, depend. You know how things go later.
There's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, my lady!
I just don't find that guy scary. I mean, that guy might be strong for some people, but I personally do not find him intimidating, so... Because he has a goofy face, and I've beat him up like 3 times.
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release.
She's like a valley girl, like, I wanted to go get some from the mall, but, like, I just wanted to kill some people, but it was, like, not good.
There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single Doma.
Well, that looks fancy. Oh, one of those.
And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy, you witless lump! If you are so desperate
Abusive
to
girlfriend.
earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
Seems like something Xenos would want. He wants a cool sword, but what do I know? Xenos already has like an entire golf bag of swords, so maybe he doesn't need it. Oh, we're going back to the map. It's map time. We're finally go that extra 3 inches to get across the sea. Yeah, there we go. Some of these like map moments are not necessary. Like, hey, we went from here to here. It's like literally like throwing a stone and landing somewhere else. But what do I know?
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha.
Well, that's a
Before
fancy
us
wall.
stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day.
Relax, it ain't even your castle.
Life, liberty, hope. So much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
Finished the Doman reconstruction effort until, like, after Endwalker, like, before Dawn Trail, I think, but, like, after Endwalker was over. In that, like, lull between, like, 7.5, or, you know, like 6.55. So... Yes, this is far enough. Ere we proceed further, I should speak of Yangsha and what has become of her, of what lies beyond the Great Wall at the heart of Doma.
And we should be glad to hear it, but it is wise for us to have this conversation here, on the road, out in the open.
Once your caution would be warranted, but no longer. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yatsuyu to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages and search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip of Yangsha. I think I misread that. What need for a leash when the dog is broken? The village of Namai lies to the west. Though I doubt the Imperials are present, let us proceed with caution. Alright. Well, so there are broken people. That's not ideal, right? But, I mean, maybe if they had a robot horse, they would feel better about it. I think that guy Sente back there, I think we should have had to talk to him. He's the first person you see in this area if you finally get to Doma and you don't talk to him. He's just standing there next to a fire. You should have checked in with him and said hi or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just seems odd to me. I like this little bridge, though. I don't know, it's just like a little bamboo bridge, but I like it. I like the aesthetics. There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her persimmons. Too long it has been since I saw her with my own eyes. And for a mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent. Alright. Well, it looks like we finally got to Doma, finally got through everything. So, I think we're in a good spot. But, you know, I guess till next time.